Hi everyone, this is a walkthrough for a future gas puzzle. Bill has not actually posted this yet, but is planning to in the future, so I am going ahead and recording it. This is a descriptive pairs Sudoku. So we have normal Sudoku rules as usual, 1 to 9 each row, column, and box. Additionally, we have clues outside the grid, and each clue is a pair of numbers. One of those numbers is a position within the row or column. So this 4 could be the 4th position. The other number is the digit that goes in that position. So this could be satisfied with a 2 in the 4th position or with a 4 in the 2nd position. And those are the rules. So let's get started. And I'm going to start in the columns because I can see column 1 has a 4 and a 1, but the 1 is down here in the 9th position. So it can't be 1 in the 4th position. There's also a digit in the 4th position, so it can't be either way. So it has to be 4 in the 1st position. Same with the 2nd column. The 2 is already placed. It's not in the 5th position, so we have to have a 5 in the 2nd position. The 3 is not in the 6th position. It's in the 7th position. So we have to have 6 in the 3rd position. And then 4 is not in the 7th position, so we have 7 in the 4th position. And we can keep going. This could be a 5-5 if Bill had wanted to continue the pattern, I guess. But column 6, we already have a 6 placed. It is not in the 8th position, so we have 8 in the 6th position. The 7 is not in the 9th position, so we have 9 in the 7th position. The 8 is not in the 1st position, so we have 1 in the 8th position. And then the 9 is not in the 2nd position, so 2 is in the 9th position. So we can complete all the ones in the columns, and now the row clues are going to be satisfied in a similar way. So now that we've placed all of those column clues, we can see we have a 4 here that is not in the 2nd position. So we must have a 2 in the 4th position. We have a 5 in the 2nd position, not the 3rd position. So we need a 3 in the 5th position. We need a 4 in the 6th position because the 6th is not in the 4th position. And we need a 5 in the 7th position because of the 7. And I think that pattern stops here, but we can still resolve these, this time by looking at positions instead of digits. So we have a 6 here, but the digit in the 6th position is not 1. So instead, we must have a 6 in the 1st position. We have a 9 in the 7th position. That's not 2. So instead, we have 7 in the 2nd position. We have a 1 in the 8th position. That's not 3. So we have an 8 in the 3rd position. And this is not 4 in the 9th position. So instead, we have a 9 in the 4th position. And that's all the clues. So now we can do some classic Sudoku. So let's start in the central box here. We need 1, 2, 3, 9. We've got 3 looking here. So 3 is going to be in one of these cells. The 2 is looking across. 2 is going to be in one of these cells. 9 can be in one of these cells, and it looks like 1 can be in any of them. So that wasn't super helpful. This looks interesting though. So we have a 4 and 6 in the column looking into this box, so they must go here. So this is the only place for 6, and then 4 goes here. And then these are going to be 5 and 9, but we have a 9 in the row. So 5, 9 like that. This column now, we need 2, 3, and 7. We have a 7 in box 1, so that must be the 7. We have a 3 here, 2, 3. 9 can't go up here in box 1, so it has to go here. And then we have 1 and 8 resolved by this 8. In this row, we have 1, 2, 4, 6, 9. But this cell also sees 5, 7, and 8. The only digit left is 3. And we still need 5, 7, and 8 in these cells. I will go ahead and mark it This is not 5, this is not 8. This is not 8 either. This 8 up here. This pesky invisible givens. And I also see now that we have a 5 and a 7 in row 7, so these can't be 5, 7. That means we have a 5, 7 pair in the box. And we have 6 and 8 left. We already saw that invisible given, so that's going to resolve our 6 and 8. We need 1, 2, 4 here. We've got 2 and 4 in the column, so that's 1. That makes that a 3. And then these are 2 and 4 with a 4 there. The 2 just broke. Oh, I wrote those backwards. That's why it broke everything. Okay, that makes more sense. So we still need 3, 5, 6, 7 here. This is going to be 5 or 6. Not going to mark those. We need 5, 6, 8. There's an 8 here. And then this 5 is going to give us 6, 5. That gives us 7, 5, 7. The 6 here gives 3, 6. And here we need 1, 2, 5. I say 1, 5 here. And a 5 here gives 1 and 5. That 1 is going to look into the central box and place 1. We have 5 and 9 left here with a given 9. So 5, 9, and 7 to finish the box. These are 3 and 6, so we have 6, 3 from down here. These are 1 and 4, we have a given 4. The last digit in the column is a 2, and that's going to resolve the central box finally. And we have 1 and 6 here, resolved ultimately by that given 6. If that given 6 weren't there, we would have a deadly pattern right here. 4, 7, and 9. I see 4 and 9 here. And these aren't resolved yet, but they're about to be. This is also 4 or 9, and there's a 9 in the column. So 4, 9, 4. These are 3 and 9. And finally, these are 1 and 5, and that did not give a check. Okay. Puzzle didn't include the solution, so that's why it didn't trigger. That happens sometimes. All right, but that's the solution to Bill's descriptive pairs Sudoku.